Is it the same opening?
Oh,
Yeah, it is Sicilian. No,
Yeah,
but this came from an
Sicilian.
English.
oh, right here. Yeah, yeah.
This is something similar. No. Yeah, but it's something similar. Yeah, they had this position. Yeah.
Then there was the blunder, right, in that game?
Yeah. There was a big
H1
blunder.
blunder.
Yes, Magnus blundered. Vishy missed it, but the structure was the same. He took on c3. That's why
Yep.
I'm asking. It was the same opening or not?
It was a symmetrical English, but then white played d4 and e4, so I think transposition.
Yeah, it's somehow transposition. So that's I recognize the. So, but yeah, I think black should be very careful here. But who's white, who's black?
So white is Grigory Oparin. So this is they're tied for first. Mizzou against Texas Tech. Black is Alexei Sorokin.
Yeah, but looks that he has to take on c3. But I wouldn't.
Should be two.
I wouldn't celebrate black's position. So that's almost exactly as was Magnus and Vishy did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember how he blundered. Rook h3.
Yeah, but this is now Rook goes on g3 and then h5.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on d3 or just he keeps Rook on g3 and then I don't recall what Magnus did as a plan, but black definitely has very little to
maybe knight c5.
Maybe should he put pawn on h5?
Yeah, bishop g5, f6.
No, so pawn on h5.
Oh, white pawn on h5.
White pawn on h5. No, but now Rook g3, king f8, Rook d3, and then h5, bishop g3, bishop h4 check. That's what I would. That's the hopefully.
Yeah, he's pretty paralyzed. Rook g3, king f8, Rook d3, king e7. Black needs to get the bishop out and go knight c5 quickly. Yep.
King f8, h5, bishop somehow, Rook d3, king e8, bishop g3. Maybe f3, knight c5, Rook d4, because knight c5 doesn't, Rook on d4, you cannot exchange rooks. So black is under heavy pressure.
Yeah, this looks tough. Also, black is already down to 5 minutes, and Oparin has almost 10 minutes.
It's not surprising, because it's the. But though the opening is fairly trivial. Still, it's winning position. I guess not winning position, but transforming your advantage into win. That's always.
I think this plan is really strong. Yeah. And then push kingside pawns after that. H5, G4.
Yeah, it's the. You just have to make sure that after knight c5. Yeah, knight c5, Rook d4. There's nothing black can do.
Yeah, Grisha should win this.
Yeah, should we check out maybe board 2 in this match? We have
okay. Let's go to board 2
playing. Sure. Let's go to board 2. Antipov is black. He is playing against up to something. I don't remember who this is.
No, but Mikhail is black. I am Seaman Kanin from Texas Tech.
Basically a GM.
Yeah, that looks a bit dangerous for black, yeah?
Wow, extremely. G6, knight f6, obviously.
Yeah. And probably bishop h6 is a threat, yeah?
Ooh.
Queen g3, bishop g5, knight f6.
Oh, very pretty.
That's nasty.
That was nice. Someone's done their tactics in the morning.
Yeah.
So maybe f5 is pretty radical, but
f5 then you go back. Knight probably goes back on f4 at one point.
Yeah, bishop f7.
Maybe rook e1 actually. You don't have to. Maybe rook e1 first.
Yeah, then I thought maybe g6.
Then maybe bishop h6, rook e8. Yes, yeah. Then maybe knight f4. You know what? He played f5 now, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played f5.
Yeah, the idea maybe to play knight f4, and then somehow, but probably waiting rook e1, Rook E1.
Maybe this?
No, I thought about bishop b5. The knight f4, bishop f7, bishop b5, knight goes on d3, and then we'll start taking e5 square.
Interesting.
But maybe first rook e1 because he has to play g. I mean, just to ask black about their next move.
Maybe g5.
After rook e1, g5.
I'm half kidding, but actually, it should be. I guess it should be calculated.
Rook e1, g5.
No.
And if I play queen g3.
H6.
F4.
And then H4 or F4. Yeah.
H4, F4.
No, black is too weak.
Looks dubious. Let's make it.
It was very generous.
Yeah. Let's be diplomatic.
That was extremely generous. Yeah. F5 probably the best that black can do here. So this is the match between Antipov is also Mizzou. This is board 2. Texas Tech against Mizzou.
Right. Yeah. So both these teams are on 4.5 out of 5 match points right now, as are the I think the top 2 teams as well, UT, RGV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Happy to move to the next match, Gary. Whenever you want a fresh position.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at the.
Actually, okay. I just thought about defending it. Let's move to another match.
Oh yeah, Rook E1 played. So Kostya, this is Gazik Alexakis. That's the right board 1.
Yeah, I think that's board 1 the whole event. So this is actually National Technical University of Athens against UT RGV.
What was the opening?
This was a
Bet Alekhine. Yeah, knowing Gazik,
Wow.
he loves this stuff.
4 pawns, and now everybody is playing this G6. Like this is everybody plays this now.
Everybody plays G6 now?
G6 is like that's all I get online.
Oh,
I think the main line is just bad.
Why? But why not C5 here?
So C5 instead of
here is
bishop
C5
E6?
because that's yes. Just in old days, I thought that C5. That's what they taught me when I was a kid. Now C5 is knight D7, knight F3. And then I don't see how black can actually attack white center.
Typical Alekhine position. Black is confined to the last 2 ranks.
Again, because otherwise, another bishop to bishop E6. That's already somehow that's the. But anyway, so that's what I thought. C5. That's what I would have done. Even without reading books. Bishop E6.
Bishop E6 to B3. Trade.
Okay, now
And
I
C5.
understand. C5, D5, yes.
And bishop E5. And it's worked to perfection.
Rook C1, yes. Knight F3, bishop D6.
Wow, and bishop H6, he just played knight D7, going for the dark squares.
Yeah, but
Rook is just chilling on F8.
actually probably white. No, this is knight H4, E6. No, that's correct. Yes.
And maybe takes in bishop D3. That doesn't look.
It's
too
black.
bad.
Black hopes for just to build a stronghold there with the bishop. He played bishop D3 instantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bishop D3.
It's a comfortable position for white. Yeah.
Despite losing the pawn. Weirdly.
Yeah, but this is what black can do. The pawn is a pawn, but you still have to make moves.
Yeah, why do people play the Alekhine? Kostya, maybe you have some insight on that. I played it in round 1 of the U.S. Champs, and first
Let's
and
go to
last
the game
time.
before the board 1. We saw this is the Panarin game. Yeah. So anything happened there? He
Let's
played
check back
G4,
in.
yes.
So this is Oparin against Sorokin.
Yeah.
He played, but he didn't put the rook on D4. He put it on D6. And now he's probably going to go bishop G2.
I don't know. I still thought rook on D4 is much better placed because he cannot take it. I mean, he can take it, but so.
But now he can take and go rook D8. And if the rooks are traded, like black
rook
is probably
traded,
not worse.
That's a different ball game. But
Yeah.
what's the? Is it white move or black move?
White's to move. Yeah, I don't. How does white make progress here?
I would still go rook d4.
Yeah.
I don't know, as the just to make sure that this rook is rook d4, king c2, f3, and then pushing the pawns there.
Because bishop g2, black can take on d6, then
Bishop g2 is another story. Yes, so that's the.
Yeah, rook d6.
Maybe you
rook
should
d6, bishop
sacrifice a
b7.
pawn. Yes, maybe king
Right.
d7, bishop c6, rook c8.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take on d6. Yes, first. Rook d6, rook
Yeah.
d6, king d7, or rook c8.
Oh, because you can't take because of the
Yeah,
knight
yeah,
d3 trick.
yeah, and that's the hope. This
King c2.
Okay.
very hot.
I feel like he was covering
So-
against knight d3. He wants to go bishop g2.
But again,
Yeah,
the
he
rook on
heard-
d6 is misplaced. The rook position is d4. You know, just you don't want a rook exchange, and you can have comfortably. You can push pawns on the king side. So with rook on d4, he can play h5, g5. You know, and then black would have a major problem because they will have to eventually either quit d file or or take on d4.
Yeah, and that structure is terrible. It happens in the Caro-Kann with like bishop f6 ideas later.
Yeah,
If you have a
this
pawn on
the
h5.
that's what I thought. Again, rook on d4, and then you just mobilize your piece. Maybe again also bishop g2 at one point.
Trade. Looks like either bishop b7 or rook d. Even rook d8 immediately deserves attention, I think.
Yeah, rook d8
definitely.
is probably it's still then you want rook d7, yes, to exchange. Rook
Well,
d-
rook d8. Bishop. I want a bishop b7 and rook d7. Yeah.
Take, and then, but you don't have time for bishop e2 still. It's like extra pawn. No, that's no, and there's still options on the king side.
Oh.
Wow.
d4 now. Better late than never.
But he would have taken pawn on pawn there. So I would have taken a pawn. Pawn is a pawn. But now he has the same position, but it's only one rook. Still
But still,
probably
it looks
unpleasant for
pretty
black.
unpleasant.
It's a
h5, g5.
Yeah, but with two rooks, it will be much more unpleasant for black.
Yeah. Knight b7, he obviously wants c5.
Yeah,
And bishop g2, knight a5.
yeah. And he doesn't have time for h5, g5.
Yeah, with the second pair of rooks would be very nice here.
Yeah.
So it looks like Sorokin is defending. We can check back to the board 2 or board 1. Garry, you can drive us.
Yeah, maybe let's see the multi-board view. I like the multi-board, seeing like
The multi-board view is in the one on the website.
yeah.
Multi-board still, you have to enlarge it. So what's happened after f5? That game. That's
Yeah, that was.
Oh, the Ansipov game. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're entering the time pressure phase.
Well,
Oh,
okay. So
whoa.
yeah, but now rook takes g6. Yeah, that's
But
happening.
rook g7? Or am
Rook
I?
G7,
Bishop g7 and queen e6.
No, bishop g7 and queen. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Antipov gets.
I mean, rook on c1
Smashed.
is still hanging, but it seems like white is getting more.
Ooh,
Queen f7.
Queen f7's a nice move. So he's so tricky. Antipov always has some trick.
Wow.
Wait, is white worse?
How do you keep the attack here? Because everything's hanging after the queen trade for white.
Unbelievable.
It's the end game. Yes,
Maybe queen f5 is the lesser evil.
yeah, queen f5. This is probably a draw. Take. Bishop c1, bishop c8, king g7, bishop b7, knight takes d4, bishop takes d5. I think bishop takes b2, a4, and it should be a draw. I don't think black can win this, so it should be a draw.
Yeah, 3 passers on one side. I mean,
Yeah, but it's
Wow,
important that
that's-
you cannot take, because winning this pawn on a4 is impossible. So that's why I think it's a draw. That's
Probably
yeah,
only
draw.
move.
Yeah.
And if queen f5, black trades and then just moves the rook somewhere, like rook c7, then
Rook c7, bishop e5.
should be e5. Got it.
Yeah. Maybe you can move rook elsewhere.
Yeah. But I was
Rook.
thinking at worst, white can just take on c6.
Yeah,
and then
but
have
if you
like
elsewhere, then take on c6, bishop e5, and still,
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
lot of pawns.
Maybe
there.
rook b. Oh no, again bishop e5. Sorry.
Rook
no,
b8.
rook b8. Yeah, the bishop e5, knight e5. So, but it's a little risky, I think.
Yeah, but still,
Maybe
bishop
rook
e5 is still
c5.
possible. Bishop e5, knight e5, rook c8 check. Take bishop
Ah.
c8, and then I take bunch of your pawns there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the pawns are always hanging.
Yeah,
Slides
so
for
it's the
bishop.
Pretty well played sequence. Ooh, okay. So clearly
rook
Mikhail
e8.
trying to
That's
go for a win.
interesting because now rook is this because
rook
mate only
c6 is
one
not as
expect.
good.
They don't take on c6. Mate only one.
Yep.
That's
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was OPC. I didn't realize it was back rank mate.
that's a good one. That's a really good move. Something that I think is he pushed too hard. Yes, I think the
Gotta
mistake
go
was
with
instead of probably take on g6 was too ambitious. Now he had to take on f4 with bishop, and that's compensation because now he's in trouble. Yeah.
40 seconds. There's no way you're holding this weak pawn on d4.
Yeah,
Knight d4 is a huge threat.
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
a problem for white. Yeah, bishop doesn't get in.
No, pawn is wow.
It's over.
It's over.
So Antipov wins.
Was
which
close, yeah,
means-
but that's an amazing tactics for black. Yes, bishop of queen f7.
Yeah, in a rapid game, he's like a hero. He got lucky yesterday against Stavrula, but he's making it count today. So we
by
can
the
go
way,
back
that
to-
Oparin game that ended in a draw already.
Yeah, final
he
position here.
misplayed it completely. Yeah,
Definitely chances there.
poor. Yes,
Grisha.
very poor technique for white.
Let's see what other
Maybe we
decisive
can look
games
at board 3 of this match. We have Stearman against Matvishin.
Stearman Matvishin. Yeah, here we go. Stearman with white. Okay, pawns are even. Maybe knight d5. So Matvishin is Texas Tech. And Stearman is Mizzou.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, so black definitely trying to win this game, especially because they're probably losing.
Queen
on
h6.
board
Wow,
2.
what an awful move. Oof. What a terrible move.
Abandoning. Well, maybe against the time pressure he's
Oh, come on, queen f8. Seriously?
Oh man, you're lucky to.
I
It's
would
queen on e6.
a3, somewhere queen a3. Just you had to. I mean, I think he had to try to attack.
You felt white's queen is just misplaced.
Exactly, and then queen a2. Yeah, that's what I would have done. So you can attack. Queen on h6 is totally misplaced.
I still think black is probably better, but
Yeah, but this is the black because black had potentially very strong attack. I mean, attack on the second rank. It's still probably better for black, but
rook a2 and rook c2 is the big threat.
Maybe white gets counterplay like rook f1, rook b7.
rook
Guess
f1, rook c7. Maybe rook b7 first. Because now rook d2. I don't know what rook d2. What he's thinking of.
Yeah, rook g2, anywhere
Rook
on the
a2,
second.
rook d2, rook c5. Yes, so then
Rook
take
c5
rook,
he wants, yeah.
rook a2 is better. Yes.
Rook c5 still.
Yeah, then
probably?
take rook takes a4. It's
Oh yeah, rook c1,
rook
rook
d1 maybe. Yes.
Oh yes, so still some chances there.
Yeah, okay, but you can take and go rook c2.
Yep.
Highly unpleasant.
Yeah, with 30 seconds, that should not be defensible.
Yeah, that's why his best chance was rook f1, of course, instead of rook b5, and then rook b7 was a threat. But then, yeah, rook c. No, starting with rook b7.
Starting
that
with
was the
rook
right
b7,
move, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, but now it's
Okay, so start by taking rook g2, probably rook takes g3.
yeah. What's the trick? Take rook g2, rook g3. That's it.
And then e3 falls as well. He wants to do it with this rook.
That's not a big deal. Keeps the rook further, just. And then push up.
Just
Yeah,
H5,
you can
H4,
push H pawn now. H pawn. H
Another
pawn.
classic mating
You
construction.
put rook on d2 and push H pawn.
Yeah, you probably could take this pawn, but why? What is the
Yeah, I don't like
need
just
to do it?
You can take on A4. I mean, it's winning.
Okay, he's got 10 seconds, so he's got a repeats maybe.
But 5 seconds increment, yes.
Yeah, just quite a bit.
H5, 10 seconds.
I would
again.
push H pawn as create mating net. H5 and then rook comes on d2. We keep the pawn.
Maybe he's worried about rook d1 and d5. Rook d1, h5, d5, h4, d6, h3. No, black wins.
The
Thank
good
you, Jim
thing that
Kennedy, for the raid.
he can do some repetitions, winning time if he's smart. H5.
What's he up to? Okay,
H5.
time for h5.
Now you
Victor.
should give a check.
And still h5.
No, it's correct that he should win time because he can put rooks on different positions. Now rook g5 actually, because he can make many checks and always put rooks on different positions to avoid repetitions. So that's why he can collect probably a minute by check. Rook on c2, rook on d2, rook on a2.
Right.
Oh, the other rook is always in a different spot, so it's
Exactly.
the position's not the same.
Was a different
That makes sense. But why did he
Yeah,
allow?
and then you vary. You can exchange rook. Okay, substitute rooks. Rook g2. Okay,
Whoa.
h3. That was easy. Pushing
Could have defended
h4
that a
a pawn
little
was not a
better.
good idea. Not the same effect.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
this one's over. Let's go to the back to the Antipop game just to finish that one,
Yeah,
which is still not totally over
No, they're still kicking. Yes.
somehow.
Oh, was a heroic defense.
This is actually, wait a moment, rook a6. How do you win this?
I don't know. The bishop on e1 is
Bishop on
definitely
e1.
misplaced.
Wow.
I mean, to say it misplaced is to say a little.
Oh boy.
You should go
You
rook
need to get
d5 and try to bring the bishop.
Oh. Okay. Rook f3 has no threat. Oh, it does it. No, rook
Yeah,
d6.
so what?
Antipop might lose this. Oh.
Yeah, but still they have another bishop. So they have two pawns now.
Oh my gosh, there's some cool tactics like a6 and then h7, but and then rook d7 and a7.
Wow.
And then you're threatening rook d8. I thought he should have just pushed.
I think he's just
Yeah,
going
of
to
course.
try to get rook
push,
and
and
bishop.
then he could end up with extra exchanges.
Exactly.
H7 now, yeah.
h7, rook d7, a7.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, I think black can draw because when white promotes, black can promote, and then it will have rook versus rook.
Oh boy. This is scary.
Unbelievable endgame, yeah.
Yeah.
Just black has to move the bishop or something.
D1, yeah, D1. That you'd better play D1 now.
D1, yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's a
Amazing
big save.
defense.
That's a very big save.
So Athens, let's see how they're doing on the other boards.
Yeah, that's definitely was again, poor technique. That's for sure.
When that match ended up drawn.
Oh, Conan, sorry, that was Conan. That match, so by saving that game, he drew the match.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's clutch. Top match looks like it's over 3-1 in favor of University of Texas.
Oh, despite the Tactic Thunder winning his game against Gazik?
Yeah,
That was the one, I guess.
So Gazik, yeah, he lost on board one, but everyone else on Texas's team won.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be, looks like they might be the clear leaders. Do we have any more games left? So
Yeah, I pulled up like the remaining. There's like a couple games remaining, but they're mostly just
we
all
just
over.
have a few games.
Okay, this one's over.
Cool. So UTRGV, actually, I didn't realize this, but they're the 2-time recurring champions of this event, which is actually pretty impressive to win this twice in a row. And they're leading again this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's University of Texas?
Yeah, University of Texas in Rio Grande Valley.
With
And,
Bartek Machea, the head coach, I believe.
Right. Right, so they're going to be tied with Texas Tech.
So how you win this position? Pawn, we put pawn on the h6 probably, and then you play b5, c6, a6, yes?
Oh, nice.
No, you start with g4 now, it doesn't matter. They cannot take it. You go g4, h5, take the opponent, pawn h6, just to push the king. Okay, it's there.
Maybe
He's playing for like
I would still put
Rook
pawn
G7
on the...
and maybe
No,
bishop
bishop
E5.
That's
king
possible,
this
yeah,
way.
but king on h6. That's another. No, yeah, that's another nice way of winning. But I thought about tactics, and he found something more.
Yeah, more positional, just king walk.
But b5, c6, a6 was also good.
Ooh. Lente.
Now that's it. Yeah. Rook takes b7. Resign.
He did all of this to take the... Oh. What? Now Rook b8. Still
King
kicking.
h6.
Yeah. Rook h7. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Ooh. Rook h8 and king g6.
Just take another one.
Stalemate.
No.
Oh, he won all of Black's pieces.
Alrighty, well.
This should be the last game, right? Of the round?
Let's see. Current live games. I guess there's a couple left, but I think all the top matches are essentially over, looks like.
Okay, then guys, I say goodbye. So
yeah, thanks for joining us, Gary. It was great to have you on. It was a real pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary.
So that's another game. So the games are just it's 10-5, but it takes nearly 30 minutes, yes, to complete the round. Yes, 10-5.
35 minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Goodbye.
All right.
Have fun.
Thanks, Gary. Take care.
Thank you, Gary.